Hello there, Joe here from Devon Dice, and I am at the Queen Alexandra Palace. No, it's just Alexandra Palace, isn't it? This is the tabletop gaming live show that happened at the end of September 2018, and you're about to witness me play a game of Keyforge. I originally went round to this booth to catch Christoph and Dave playing a game, and I got roped in by a gentleman that was helping demo the game all weekend. He was a great teacher. He taught me the game very well and kept me hooked throughout, I never caught his name, so I do apologise for that. If you do recognise his voice, leave a message in the comments, and if you do know him, then thank him, because I had a good time with this. So you can watch the whole thing play out, or you can skip along to the timestamp I put here, and you can watch the last couple of rounds or last couple of turns, and then get my final thoughts at the end of this game. So yes, without further ado,
are you going to be filming this?
Let's get to it.
Okay,
that's alright.
Let's get this out of your way then. You don't your videos be sponsored by Nestle Pure Life, I assume? It's just empty actually, isn't it? Put that there for now. So I'll let you pick which one you want to play as. The names and the artworks are also randomly generated. No, it's completely out of the game because it's purged. Which one? That one? Okay. So yeah, the reason why you can't mix cards between decks is the card pack is your character. So give these a quick shuffle. So how each deck works is you have exactly 12 cards of each of 3 different houses. So that's a 36 card deck. And when it's your turn, you're going to go through 5 steps. So step 1, you check to see, do you have 6 Amber on your character? If you do, then you spend 6 of it, and you forge a key. And if you can forge 3 keys, you immediately win the game. You can only forge them at the start of the turn, only once per turn.
Even if it's not exactly
yes, because it's play if. It's not a starting requirement, just when you play it, if something happens, then
so I can gain it for the benefit of just gaining the 2.
So you forge your key. Step 2 is you pick one of these 3 houses. For the entire turn, you can only play cards of that house, and you can only use cards in play of that house. Your other cards basically don't exist for most purposes. Step 3 is the interesting one. That is the action phase. You take as many actions as you like, and an action might be playing a card, or attacking with something you already have in play, or otherwise using a card in play. You can mix and match those, do them whatever order you like, as much as you like. And once you're finished with that, you go to steps 4 and 5, which is where you ready all of your exhausted cards, and where you draw back from your deck until you have 6 cards in your hand. You've also got the option of throwing cards away before you do that, of the house you declared, if there's stuff that's clogging your hand up, so you can cycle your hand very fast, whatever happens. So, I'll go through the rest of the rules as we need them. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay, so first you get a 7 card hand. I'm going to get 6 because I'm going second.
When he's destroyed, I can archive.
So the reason you're getting 7 is because on the first turn of the game, you can only play 1 card. So general advice would be, pick a house that you don't have many of, because then the house you do have a lot of, you just play them all next turn. Second piece of general advice would be, creatures and artifacts are pretty much always useful. They hang around and you can use them over and over again.
I think I'll just play this house and that.
Perfect. Okay, so in this game, all creatures end play exhausted, so that's sideways. And we're just going through the motions here because you're only playing 1 card, so at the end of your turn, it readies again anyway. So we do that, and you would normally draw cards until you have 6. Okay, so then it will be me. So let's have a look at my hand and see what I can do. There is a mulligan rule in this game. So in fact, just to show you how that works, I'm not going to keep this hand, so it's once per game I can shuffle it in and draw 5 instead of 6. And that's not really a big downside because I go to draw back up to 6 as normal at the end of my turn. So I've just done my mulligan, and Okay, that's an interesting hand. So I'm going to start off by declaring house this. I'm going to play an artifact. So just like creatures, artifacts enter play exhausted. And there are 2 game zones for me, my creatures and my artifacts. So that's going to go down here. And then, just because I have nothing else I want to do with it, I'm going to play Fear, which puts that back in your hand.
Nice.
Then I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to throw away a second copy of Fear because it's not very good at the moment. It is the house I declared, so I can do
Okay.
that.
Alright.
Okay.
And then I'm going to end my turn. So this readies, and I draw until I have 6 cards.
Okay.
Over to you.
Well, I get to return a creature from the discard pile to my hand.
What's skirmish?
Skirmish is a keyword, and it means that when a creature with skirmish attacks, it does not take damage in return. And combat in this game is creature to creature. There's no attacking with players.
And I'm also going to upgrade it with way up there. This creature gains 2 assault. Before this creature attacks, I deal 2 damage to the attacked enemy.
Okay. I'm going to play the Untamed, I think.
Okay.
I'm going to play that Full Moon option.
Uh-oh, this doesn't bode well. So you're going to get 1 aim bit every time you play a creature.
I've got
Yep,
that.
so here's your first. So that's an action, so it goes straight to your discard pile when you use it.
Yeah, I'm done on that.
Okay, so your creature ready.
Anytime?
During your own turn, regardless of what house you declared that turn. Okay, so do you have 6 cards in your hand?
Yeah.
I guess it's me then.
Mars.
So I'm also going to declare Untamed.
When I play
I'm
this
going to
card,
play
take the card
a
underneath
Nifl
it.
Ape, and I'm also going to play a Zoo Fairy. So what the fairy does isn't really important, but the fact that I have 2 creatures in play means I now have to start choosing where I play my creatures, because they all go in a line, and there are abilities that will trigger based on where in the line my creatures are. Right. These guys don't have abilities like that, but it is part of
And
it.
now, before a creature fights,
So then I end my turn.
controller of it must
Okay.
mill one, basically. Do you remember the word mill?
So you have options.
So, if I play...
these milled cards,
Say I'm playing this
the
house
active
next.
is the active house,
Can I play cards
then exhaust that creature.
that can affect them with that house still?
So basically, if you go
So,
to attack, you mill
the
your
only thing, so the only thing that you wouldn't be able to do with that is you can't use that particular creature to perform any actions like attacking me, for example, because it's not the house you declared.
Right,
It's like
okay.
kind of like he's done.
So, okay, so for example, if I play this house, I couldn't play
I'm absolutely
that
fine,
or
yeah.
not.
Relentless Whispers.
I can.
Of course, you'd want to do that to me because that deals damage, so
Yeah.
that's going to destroy one of mine.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's that power as well, isn't it?
it is, and in this game, 1 number is both your attack value
Yeah.
and your health.
So it's not gonna. I can't then take both out.
We'll finish this
No, you
off
take
and
one
go
out.
for it again
Yeah.
in our break and see if it's different.
So this one is perhaps a good target because the first time you attack it every turn, nothing happens. Whereas
Right.
direct damage will just deal with it.
Okay. Okay, so I will play.
So I'll get an amber for playing it. Amber.
Actually, I
If this
think
damage destroyed that
I
creature,
will
I still
play this
Okay.
house.
We'll
I
play
will,
this house.
end turn.
and return a creature to the hand,
Well, that's just mean. Who would do something like that?
so that could go back to your hand.
As you sow, so shall you reap. Yep. Okay.
Finally,
I attack still. I still attack with this, or is it still got to be
It's untamed, so you can't use it.
right?
And
Okay.
if you want to take that back, you can. It's
No,
also-
no.
Are you sure? I'd be
Yeah.
quite happy if you did.
No.
Okay.
it's fine. Let's see.
cross. That word.
On the end of your row of creatures, you play your creatures in a line, and you can only play on the end of the
So
line.
the edges.
Yes. Is it me then?
Yeah, it is you.
Okay, well, that's just mean.
This is my flank
So
right now.
Well, I think I'm going to declare Untamed again. I appear to have an untamed creature in my hand. I can't imagine how it got there. So I'm going to use this creature. Now, I could attack you. I don't particularly feel as though I want to do that because we're both going to die, and I'd rather do other things. So every creature has 2 default actions it can perform. If I don't want to attack you, I can reap. So I turn it sideways to make 1 Amber. So then I'm going to play my Dew Fairy again.
Yeah.
Basically, the special on
And that's all I'm going to do. So it's your turn.
But I'm guessing I've got to wait until it's ready.
Could I have sacrificed it when it was still sideways?
You know, I would have to check on that one. Congratulations, you've actually asked me a question to which I don't know the answer. That's the first time that's happened in quite a while. Let's find that out for you. Don't mind me, by the way, feel free to carry on with your turn. I am fully paying attention.
Normally sacrifice
exhausted,
doesn't care.
no.
Normally sacrifice doesn't care, but it's an edgy card.
But if it goes the other way, it'll probably be because it's not actually ready.
Yeah, well, because there's no
gonna
cost,
play-
the cost is because it's not ready.
Rognar.
Rognar are very big and very good at smashing. I'll find it, it's fine. Very good at smashing things.
Me hit good with fist. Sounds like a style, just so I can play a dumb voice on it. Rognar smash
I'm
fist.
guessing it's
That's it. I think.
Okay, so draw cards until you have 6. And then it would be me.
Is your sacrifice involved?
Right, so I am going
Is
to
your sacrifice
declare...
involved? Like this says destroy, but this says play.
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. So I'm going to declare House Shadows. So I'm going to start off by dealing... Oh, this is going to be annoying here. I'll deal 2 damage to every creature, which is a bit annoying because it's going to kill that, but hey, these things happen, right? So damage is permanent in this game, so we use counters to track it. And I get 1 Amber just for playing that card.
The one which
Okay.
has that sacrifice text.
That probably seems like a terrible idea.
Are these the actual tokens that come with this game?
I think they might be prototypes.
So,
So,
I was going to say, they're a bit weird, aren't they?
Yeah, they actually are.
Yes, like this, it has
So
to be
then,
active.
I'm going to play Relentless Whispers to deal 2 damage to a creature. If it destroys that creature, I steal an Amber. So I get 1 for playing it,
Is this one
then I
that's Omni
steal
played
1 from you because I killed
So,
the creature.
as an action, but I couldn't
So that
play
gets destroyed.
That would be my assumption.
And then it gets better. I'm going to destroy a damaged creature, and I get an Amber for playing that one as
So the
well.
actual question is Omni. Must the card be ready to be used?
Yeah, I'm looking it up for you.
No, Omni, not sacrificed.
Yes, I'm looking it up for you. Because it's not where I expect to find it, that's quite a tricky question. For now, I'll just say yes. For now, I'll say no, because you're not performing action with it.
yeah.
It doesn't say action, so I'm going to say no, it doesn't need to be.
Oh, fair, yeah, that's a good point.
So that's all I'm doing with my turn. So I draw
again.
cards until I have 6.
If we're wrong.
And now I have 5 Amber. That probably feels really mean, but it's very, very easy for you to recover in this game. So you draw and play cards so fast.
I can see that.
And special delivery. Or sack special delivery using Omni. Deals 3 to a flank creature. If it damages destroy creature and purge it.
Okay, I'm going to play Untamed.
Does this care that it's purged? Destroy is just if it's destroyed, it doesn't care where it's going?
Purge is not destroy. Purge is removed
no,
from
but
game.
that
No,
actually
it's
says
taking
it destroys
lethal
it first,
damage,
it
and
destroys
then
it
it's
first, then
being
it
purged if it
purges it.
It's taking lethal damage and then being purged. Because
The card says it deals damage first, and then if
Okay,
you
yeah,
destroy it, you purge
so
it.
it purges it after it destroys it, so
Yeah.
you'll still get that ability.
so destroys is dies. Okay, so
I played that. That gives me
That was very specific.
an Amber, doesn't it?
So that's why I was saying, I thought it would
And I
that way.
returned
You'd still get
that, so I'll play that down.
Yep, there we go.
Does this return any creature? Sorry.
You first.
Does this return any creature that's in your hand, or does it have to?
It puts it directly into your hands, and
Yeah,
it can be any creature
okay.
you like. So if you take that one, you can then play it because it's the same house.
Yeah.
This card from the top of my deck archived, revealed.
No, but you can also do whatever you want.
When he died, he archived the top of my deck.
Actually, then I thought I had to play the same one. Right. I'll return this creature to my hand then.
Is it you sort of the big red one again? Seems reasonable, yeah.
And
No point. I'd have to read instead because
no, so that's me done. And I've got 6.
yeah, and then I'll
Okay.
draw the 2.
And then he ends up.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah.
I'm going to go with EOD.
So I'm going to go with House Dis again. So I'm going to play Nexus, and I'm going to play Miasma.
That's fine.
So it doesn't do anything particularly important, but it
that's
is going to give me an
fine.
Amber for playing it.
Okay.
We're 2 people up.
Which means at the start of my next turn, I'll go on 6, unless you do something about that.
Yeah, okay.
So it's your turn.
So I'm playing
So I'm
the
going to go
Brock
Logos.
now.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Power.
Add this to my hand. I will deploy him.
That's not that. So I can play that.
Ooh.
So I destroy all your creatures apart from your most powerful one.
This is text. Yep.
Each
Again.
creature set those.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief. Okay. So you you destroy one of these, so I mean destroy each except the most powerful. I've never actually seen this card before. It's a rare, and that's the first time I've ever seen it in a deck. I've never seen anything that refers to the most powerful. So if there are multiple creatures that consider the most powerful, it refers to all of them, which I have to say is pretty upsetting, really.
Yeah.
So that destroys all of mine.
And it does say I can ready and fight with your remaining
Yeah,
creatures.
well, unfortunately, you've already killed all of my creatures, so I'm sure you're very sad having nothing to fight, but you already killed them all.
Yeah.
You got a way to stop him.
But
Okay.
it does
Can't
ready
make me
you,
forge, I win.
which is really interesting because it says ready and fight with you. Well, you can't fight with it, which means
But then if there was someone left, then it would be.
but you are still ready, which means you can still reap with it, so you can make yourself an Amber.
Yeah, I might as well do that then.
So there you go.
Thank
so
you.
turn sideways to do it.
And
Perfect.
then I've got 4.
I like how there's.
Well, that was very upsetting.
Yeah. But you can still forge
I
a key.
can forge a key, yep. So the way to look at it is I'm basically 4 Amber ahead of you, so it's not a massive lead, but it's still nice to forge one.
Okay.
Can't stop you from creating the keys.
Okay, well
There are
that
some
wasn't good.
cards.
And what's more, I don't have many creatures in my hand, so I'm going to need to cycle my hand a bit, I
I can't
think.
steal unless I use an
So,
action, which
I'm going to
comes into
declare
play.
House Dis. I'm going to play an
What would
artifact.
happen if we belongs to a second house?
I'm going to play this card. It says use. In fact, no, you don't have an artifact to card. I'm going to throw that card away. And then I'm just going to end my turn.
Right.
Back to you.
That moves to the house. That's no, I can't stop it.
Cool. Right. Sorry to try and.
No, yeah.
But
I'm going to play Dips,
Okay.
and you can't play any creatures next turn.
How generous of you.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to have an amazing turn, aren't I? Wonderful.
And I can reap.
Please, sir, may I have another? And you also get one for playing it.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Wow, well, that's just nasty.
Yeah.
no, I was rushing him. It's like they'll start. It's fine.
Just abuses us
I
all.
wonder what other surprise this deck has in store for me. You see, we only opened this deck fairly recently.
Right.
Key Forge being the game that it is, I have no idea what's in it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I mean,
you
So, it sounds like you've
that's
got
it.
an idea
I've
of
drawn
what's
up
coming in.
6. I'm done.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. I'll play some
Okay.
creatures. Oh, wait.
Not gonna happen.
You used to play Magic, and I used to play Magic, so I kind of.
So,
I mean, you're gonna get
It's not
fine.
the same,
there's actually very little I can do here. So again, just to
you've not got
cycle my hand a
that's what's
bit,
confusing
I'm
me.
going to declare House Shadows. I'm going to play Ghostly Hand.
We're just going to jump
If
straight
you
into
have one
that
Amber, I
yeah.
steal it.
So
Well, you
we can
don't,
sort
you
of
have more
see
than
how it
one.
works,
But I do still get 2
and
for
I'll
playing
answer
it.
questions as they pop up. Game playing this is really, really good.
And I appear for some reason not to be able to play any creatures, so I'm going to end my turn then.
I need to learn by
Right.
Throw this away.
You go.
This card.
I mean,
If I play
actually, in
this,
game, the first
I
game,
lose
you
an
just
amber.
play one card.
If I do, I may
Stuff
forge a
starts
key at the
happening.
current cost. So is that still 6?
Still 6.
Okay.
There are a lot of effects in the game which mess around with the
My
cost. I've got one
right.
like right here, for example.
Yeah.
So current cost, that's why it says that.
Yeah, but so you can see what happens. So
That card is good for 2 different
There is no
things. The
such
first
thing
thing
as
is it could potentially
No,
let you
but
forge
there
2
is-
keys in a turn if you've got loads of Amber.
Yeah.
The second thing is that it lets you forge a key out of turn sequence.
Yeah.
So if I'm stealing all of your Amber all the time, if you just make it all in a turn, you can forge a key with it.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Drogna again.
So there will be no 2 decks at any stage with the same cards.
Does that mean I'll be able to play creatures?
Maybe. You do lose one. Do I gain it or is it just
No,
gone?
you lose it.
7.
So it would say steal if you gained it.
Okay. Can I just play a card to get the Ember?
This is your hand,
As long as
so
it doesn't have targeting requirements, yes, you
And now
can.
you're going to go first.
So if it says
Please
when you play this
a
card,
from your
if
hand.
X is true, then you can play it. If it says target 2 creatures of your opponents, then no, you can't.
So normally put the creature down first, if you know I first.
Okay, just say then, if I wanted to play those, just to get the Embers, would that be possible?
Well, that's an upgrade, so you just attach it to one of your creatures. So who would you like to attach it to?
Attach it to that one.
Okay, so you get the Ember, and we just slide it under like that, and it has +5 power.
Okay, oh, that's
So this is a
constant.
creature that comes in
Now this one, you can play it, but you do have to do what it says, so you will hit one of your own creatures if you play it.
At the
So
end
it's
of
a
your
question
turn,
of how badly you want that
everyone,
Ember,
it's up to
basically.
me.
Right.
end
Quite.
of my
It'd
turn.
be
End of your
handy
turn.
to catch up. So yeah.
So my name's John, by the way. Jason.
Okay, so
Yeah.
damage is permanent in this game.
Yeah.
So very expensive
Draw
on
up to
Ember
6.
there.
You've got 6, so don't touch a card. Okay. Just to let you know. Now,
I'll see if
slightly
it pays
different.
off in the end.
Yeah, we'll see.
This
We'll
point
see.
on,
Okay, so
and technically
and I'll
your first
read.
turn, it makes no
I could have.
difference. You choose an action.
You can still read. It's fine. Go ahead and
Oh, I
read.
could have done that
Any
instead of
amount
playing that
action
card, couldn't I?
cards.
Yeah, or you could do both. It's up to you.
So if you've got a hand,
If you want to rewind, it's just a learning game, right?
Yeah.
You just take the card back.
That saves.
when you put cards down on the
So yeah,
table,
then I'll read with
you have
that
to
one.
activate
That gives me my 6
faction
then. Yes,
to use
right.
those cards.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess that makes it my turn.
Yeah. I'll draw.
Play as many of the faction as I want.
Yes.
But then the next
Okay,
one,
so
my faction.
well, normally I'd feel quite bad about this, but you're doing really well, so I don't. So I'm going to play Murmook. Your keys cost 1 more. Petty
Nice.
Revenge.
So I can't see it.
Nice.
Shiny
Then I'm
ones.
going to play
Actually, play
Nocturnal
each
Maneuver
creature your
to
opponent
exhaust
controls in
both
excess
of those
you.
creatures.
Game 1 doesn't
So they turn
control in
sideways.
excess of you.
And I get
so
an aim
what you did
for
that
both of them?
first,
Both of them.
yeah, because then you got 1 more and you get an Ember.
Oh, okay.
See?
And
now,
So I'll play that first.
yeah.
That's all I'm going to do.
Now,
Because I'm really
So I'm going to draw 2 cards, and it's your
neither of
turn.
you played it before, so you're fine.
Sorry, you think
To win the game, you need to forge 3 keys. Key forge. To forge a key, you must have 6 Ember at the start of your turn. If you have 6, you must forge a key. 1 key maximum per turn if you ever have more than that.
So once you reach 6 embers, it must forge.
At the start of your turn. So on your turn, you can go 7, 8, 9 Embers. You can't forge a key. At the start of your next turn, you must. So your opponent has 1 turn to stop you. If you ever reach 6, check.
Oh, I see where that comes into now. Right. Okay.
Is that your
You
turn?
found something cool to do?
No, it was just something. I realised what that the key change meant.
That is my turn.
Unexhaust these?
Right. I'm gonna go
Draw up
with
to 6.
Rognar again. I think.
Okay.
There's no punishment for running out of the deck.
So I could play that. That readies and I'm.
Do you reshuffle?
Oh man. Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't really matter, does it?
it's up to you.
Own opponent. Yeah. I'll ready that one.
Okay.
So the pair keep
So he's exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Very easy to get.
So you must
And they
declare a
immediately
faction.
fight with it, so you send it crashing into me.
Okay.
So you
Was
hit
that-
ready and fight with a neighbouring
Oh,
creature.
right.
So you hit me for 5,
Yeah.
I hit you for 3.
Yep.
So I'm
Oh, no,
destroyed
that's
and you
when
take
you
3
do,
damage.
Right.
Cool.
So we
5,000 years of gaming history in under 60 minutes. Can it be done? Find out in 15 minutes in the West Hall.
I can't do
Thank
it.
you.
3, so I can do that. That helps me
so
do
reaping.
that.
With your creatures, you can attack another creature. It works quite simply. You're going to attack
I
that.
can
That
reap
dies.
actually
You do
with
that 6
that.
damage.
Can't
That
I?
is
Well,
3
when you
damage,
fight,
damage
you
stays in
exhaust,
the
because
creature.
you just have
Oh,
to
it fought, right, yes.
Indefinitely
Sorry,
or
because it was still up, right, that's my fault.
Until it's healed or you
okay.
die.
So you can
Trying to play
However,
catch up
instead of
here.
attacking, you can reap using
I think you're catching up pretty well, to be fair.
I'm gonna play that-
You appear to have a slightly better board than me.
Benefits that the creature may have. So that you heal 2 damage.
Take the 3 damage and get an amber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, if none of these were injured and he was injured, you have to go from there.
And reaping means do they get discarded or they simply attack?
Oh, it feels like I've got a lot of problems. Is it sometimes the deck's heavy with one?
No, you have
House.
12 of each house.
Oh, right.
So if you're drawing a lot of Grognar, you're going to draw a lot of the others later on.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Yep.
really? Okay.
The damage tokens on it?
Okay.
Damn, I could have done with that.
Yeah, the both
That's not the hand I was hoping for.
Each.
So if this is dealt with,
I'm going to declare House Shadows.
Yep.
play Silvertooth. His ability is he enters play ready, so he can do something straight away.
Yep.
And he's just going to go ahead and crash into your big guy there to put 2 damage on it.
Yeah, when you fight.
There's no point keeping him in play, he's about to die anyway from your ability, so... And that's all I'm going to do. It's your turn.
Right. Oh.
So,
I can forge
by
a
the way,
key now.
at the end of your turn, all of those would have readied.
Oh yeah.
And yet, you absolutely forged your first key.
Yay!
And it only costs you 6 as well, because the
When
crab
you
is
put
dead.
this out, you must...
Ah, okay.
So, there you go, 1 key for you.
Oh, there's
So
mine.
play
Yeah, there's some
game
So is the
one
first one to do
ember
3
for
keys?
each
Yes.
forged
Ah,
key
it's not
opponent
best of
has,
3.
you forge
Right,
keys
I
to
see.
get the
Okay,
So you need your turn?
right.
Cool. So unexhaust and draw back up to 6.
They're not really helpful.
Yep.
What's exclusive?
Elusive.
Elusive, sorry.
If I attack it, it hides. I have to attack it twice for anything to happen.
Right.
I'm going to play action.
Okay.
Each friendly night creature gets 1 ember, so I get an ember.
Perfect.
This is a friendly night.
Yeah. Also, you get an ember for playing the card. That's what that symbol means. You see that?
Yeah.
You said
Oh, I didn't get one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I didn't catch that.
No, it's
Um.
You're getting glare from
Okay,
these cards.
yeah,
Not helping.
and that's me. 6.
Yep.
Don't
Can you not
know,
use
the
these cards?
Untamed, I think.
Okay.
Okay, that.
Yeah, that seems very good. I've got some of those.
This is my fault.
So can I still read
properly.
with these?
If you declared Brobnar, you could.
Right.
And that's the trade-off that you often get during
Yeah.
the game. You might have a really good board for one house and a really good hand for another house.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can I kill this guy?
Yep.
Kill this guy.
Cool. So that's dealt 3 damage instead. That is dealt 3 damage. So that's dealt 6. This is dealt 2.
The remainder is. Oh, what was skirmish again?
Skirmish is when you attack, you receive no damage in return.
Only your
Oh
turn.
yes.
Yeah, that's me.
But only when you're the attacker.
No point playing that. Okay. No, I'm done on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to declare Untamed. I'm going to play a Dew Fairy of my own. And I'm going to save the pack, destroy every creature that has damage on it. And then I gain 1 chain. So what the chains do is they temporarily lower your hand size. So next time I draw cards, I'm only going to draw up to 5, and then I remove 1 chain. If I get more of them, they're still in the -1 hand size, I only remove 1 chain per turn. And if you get loads of them, your hand size drops even further.
Right.
And that's all I'm going to do. So I'm only drawing cards until I have 5. So it's your turn.
I'm going to choose play Full Moon action. So
Yeah.
for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 ember when I play a creature. I'm going to play my Snufficator.
Get an ember.
Ember.
Come on, spam creatures, put more down.
I'm gonna play Grognar.
Going to
Play that. Destroy each undamaged. Oh, that does that one as well.
It'll do you as well.
Yeah.
And for the next 3 turns, you'll have -1 hand size if
Yeah.
you do that.
Get do 2 damage. You can deal 2 damage too. I mean, that would kill that, take it out, but
Oh, it's just yeah. Now I can see this.
That's going to be a big part of the challenge of the game. So you get your deck, it's unique, you have to learn how best to use that particular deck. I've played with a lot of these decks that we have here today, and they play very differently. I was very impressed with one the other day. It basically denied its opponent all of their Aimber all game. It constantly removing Aimber.
Wow.
just going to win and I'm never going to hear the end of it.
Don't want to play that.
he likes to think that he beats me.
Yeah, we'll play
You're
it.
playing it? Wow,
Yeah.
okay. So, well, here are 3 chains for you then.
Yeah.
So these both get destroyed.
Oh, where's
Then I'll play that one.
Oh, that was it.
That.
so yeah, so this unexhausts.
Right.
No, that's it.
So you draw until you have 5, and then you remove 1 chain.
I keep forgetting to unexhaust them.
Okay, so that guy readies. Well, that's I wasn't quite expecting all of that to happen. So I am going to declare
Yep.
Shadows.
And
I'm just going to play a Moon Cursor. Now, Moon Cursor has two abilities that you need to know about. It has Skirmish, which means when it attacks, you don't hit it back. And it has Poison, which means whenever it deals damage successfully, it destroys whatever it damaged.
Okay.
Over to you. So you can kill me if you want, but we'll both die.
Yeah. Okay.
It does, however, die if you sneeze on it. It only has one hit point.
Alright, I'm gonna play second. Okay, so
I'm gonna play Brogner's. Again, I'm gonna play that.
You have a lot of Brognar. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels like I'm just drawing
It does,
Brogner.
I feel as though I'm playing against a monocolour deck and it's quite a disadvantage.
I'm going to play this.
See, I could either fight and just gain a read,
and use a friendly creature.
but then it's gonna die, isn't it? So I'll just read with that,
Gain one ember.
If you attack, you'll survive because you've got 2 armor.
and that's me done.
If you read, you
Okay.
get 2 embers and 2 unsaved.
So,
Yes, because you get 1 ember,
I am going
main card,
to
and that has a special
declare-
ability of
I take
gain-
it flank is on the sides.
yeah, either end of your formation.
I will.
I'm going to declare House Dis. So, first of all, I'm going to use this artifact. It's a Dis
Oh,
artifact.
yeah, sorry.
It allows me to use one creature regardless of what colour it is.
Capture stage in there.
So I'm going to send this guy crashing into Headhunter to kill it.
So
He has Skirmish and Poison.
Okay.
And if I fight and I
Capture
survive,
each of your
I
opponent's
steal
armor.
one ember
You
from
don't
you.
get that ember.
Okay.
You can't get
Then
hold of
I'm
it,
going
and
to
you can
play
card
a Pit Demon.
But it stops.
And I'm going to play the Terror.
Until that creature
And I'm going to make you discard a random card from your hand
What happens exactly?
with Mind Barb.
They'll go back to it. So it's the delayed.
And although I don't expect this to do anything, I'll make keys cost 3 more during your next turn.
You'll get
that
close
one.
to 6.
And then it's your turn. I'm going to throw that away. Throw that away.
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows again. I'm gonna play Peak Switch.
Right.
If your opponent
House
has more ember, you
Dis.
still won.
Are you sure? It's not
Repeat this
Brognar?
until your opponent.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
okay.
Repeat this card's effect if your opponent
Destroy
still
a
has more
creature
ember
that's not on the flank.
I've done that before and I've had 1.
Ow, my Pit Demon.
Yeah, Pit Demon's
I was,
got
proud,
fire.
I was proud of that Pit Demon. It was really big and it's going to steal all of your
I
Ember.
bet you were. And then I'll play this creature at the end of your turn.
Wow,
Your opponent
okay, yeah,
loses
that's
one.
Put a card from your
Okay,
hand,
yeah.
face down,
And that's it.
master plan.
I apparently lose an Ember for some reason.
Sacrifice master plan, cost
Okay.
you an ember.
Well,
And wait, and I get an Ember.
I'm going to declare Dis again.
Check.
Yeah.
So
And-
I'm going to.
I'm actually just gonna play this. Even though it's not gonna
I'm
do
going
anything.
to have this guy attack
So
that
I've got mentioned, you can
monstrosity
discard cards.
so I can kill that
Oh, you can.
and steal an Ember
but
from
you've
you
got to play
again.
the same faction.
I'll make these cost
Yeah,
3 more. So I needed to use
Yeah,
this
you
to
get an
him
Ember.
attack. It's the same thing again.
But your opponent,
And
you
then
can't forge key
I'm
next
going to
turn,
be very
otherwise-
mean and say you have to declare House Brobnar next turn because
Okay.
you're probably running out now.
So you can't forge a key next time?
Over to you.
You can.
Put that in the
I
bag.
can't.
No. But you can anyway, so you're fine.
So I take it destroyed means when this gets destroyed,
That's
you
right.
lose 2.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you, since you're declaring Brobnar anyway, throwing that into this is probably a really good move because I'm about to forge a key and it gets that off the table.
That's what I'm thinking. And I've got to do Brognar anyway. So yeah, Brognar, I got Artifact. Is that unreadied?
So
or is that ready?
it makes no difference because this ability is not an action. You can do whatever you want. So Omni means you can even do it if you did not declare Brobnar that turn.
I'm going to play Shadow.
Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, so I use that then.
Yep.
Your opponent, is that gone?
It's gone.
Right. Lose 2.
Okay.
To play
Then I'll play that.
Yep. Okay.
That's just-
yeah, let's just rewind for a second. Before you play that, why don't you reap?
action, so I steal.
Oh right, yes.
So
Read.
reap for an Ember,
Yeah, I'll do that.
and then you play that.
Then I play that.
So you're now on what, 5 chains? Good grief, you're going to minus 1 hand size forever at this rate.
Does it keep building up? Does it? The chain?
Yeah, you only remove 1 chain per turn.
All right.
So for the next 5 card draws, you'll be a minus 1 hand size.
Because I have been removing one,
Oh right, okay. So,
so I should just be on 3 then, shouldn't I?
yes, I thought that was longer ago. You should just be on 3.
Yeah, that's why I'd done that after that. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't specify your creature, so it's
And then I'll draw up to 5.
Yeah, and you remove a chain.
And then I'm going to attack Silvertooth.
Wow, you know, for just a moment there, I'll use another 2 because that died.
Yes.
For just a moment there, I thought I was winning. I was wrong.
No.
Wow. I have no idea what to do. I got overconfident there, and I didn't really think.
I think this guy.
That's horrible.
Damage to non-spectre neighbor.
Alright, I will declare.
Delta him instead.
I have no idea what to do. That's what I'll declare. I'm going to declare House Dis again. I'm just going to play a Guardian Demon, and just in case, I'll make 3 keys cost 3 more during your turn. Over to you.
Forging my first key.
Okay, House Dis.
There.
I'm going to play that artifact, archiver thing. I know what that one does, I remember.
It does, but not just yet, because it's an artifact, so it's going to end play exhausted. And then in the future, you can use it once per turn. If you declare House Dis, that's right.
I will play this to.
The adventure.
What do your artifacts do actually?
This lets you use something no matter what house you declared that turn.
Yeah.
Creature that is. This makes keys cost 3 more during your turn if I activate it.
Right.
These creatures are
Play that. 3 damage on that, and because it's not dead, you discard a card at random.
Well, that's just petty. And you get aim with playing it.
Oh yeah.
What you got? Oh, I was going to play that. I was going to play that this turn. Oh well.
Then this one, I can play this, use an artifact you control, and then destroy it
Do
afterwards.
keys cost 3 more in my turn by any chance? Or maybe you want the other one, I don't know.
Let's go with that one.
Boom. Yep. And you get aim with playing that?
Oh yeah, I'll get 2 embers. Oh, did I?
You've had one
collect
already,
that
yeah.
one,
Congratulations,
So I could
sir.
play
You're
a
officially
card?
winning. If you've still got more discards, you can play them.
Oh,
no.
This is use the creature you have in play.
Okay. No, that's it. It's me done.
Which one do you play first?
I played this one.
So I got.
Wow, okay.
Just do it that way. To keep the lines going.
Okay, then I am choosing a house, which is yours. Stunning.
Okay, well, I'm just going to be boring and declare House Dis again.
So, stun.
So keys cost 3 more. We're going to reap with this.
Which house is stun?
When it reaps, it heals 2 damage from itself.
You must activate.
And it does 2 damage to another creature. There isn't another creature for its target, so it can't.
So you must
And
take
it's your turn.
Not with those.
Yay!
Untamed.
Okay.
Wait, how should you do it?
So I play a creature. Can I play the same cards now?
Yes, you can.
So every time I play a creature, I get a amber.
So gain an amber.
Oh, yes.
And
I
then-
just got that discount.
And you get catching it extra on this one.
Oh yeah. And I play that one, so I get 2 ambers.
Wow, you get 4 amber.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, okay.
And then
That one's not even rare either. Wow.
turn.
Okay. You're going to forge
still
your key.
6, isn't it?
Yeah, you're going to forge your key.
Yeah.
No, I used that last turn, so it is in
Deal
fact
3 damage to
9.
each creature.
Oh, you used that,
I
did
used
you?
it last turn,
Ah,
yes.
no.
It was relevant, yes.
No. Actually, it's only it's free, isn't it?
So
On
do you
one
have
shot.
you need 10, 1 for that card plus another 9.
Probably should.
Oh, lose one. That's right. Yeah. So I didn't. Yeah. No, I ain't got enough. Okay.
I never thought that'd be relevant that turn.
Not fun anymore.
It's a really good card, but that turn I didn't think it was going to do
There's
much.
one
Okay.
mechanic which you've not come across, I'm not sure what.
Well, I appear to be losing quite badly. I need to do something about this, right?
Chains.
So I'm going to declare House Shadows. So I'm going to steal an aim from you and then deal 2 damage to any creature, so we'll absolutely aim for that.
And every time you get rid of a chain. And when you go back to
Then I'm going to do the same again, steal 1, deal 2 to that. And that's all I'm doing. I think that's a pretty good start.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you still have 6 amber, and I did not use that, so you are now forging a key.
So Silvertooth dies.
Okay.
Over to you.
Dis. Dissy. I am going to
Oh, right.
archive that.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Go back.
So at the start of any of your turns, after you declare your house, you can choose to pick up your entire archive if you want.
You're there.
So I can archive loads of cards, or is it just one card?
You exhaust it to use it, so it's once per turn effectively.
What I mean is, next turn I can
Yeah,
archive another
yes,
card
you
if I
can.
wanted to,
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
using this.
Yep, yes you can. And then you can have a super turn at some point.
Okay.
Brutal. There's a card in the deck as well that destroys all damaged creatures. I'm not sure if they're in your decks, but
I'll play the Quick Slick Plague Master. And then I'll play this on him, which is that destroyed, you may put this creature into its owner's archives, which is, I guess, my deck.
no, it's not.
Oh, what's the archive?
Okay, so the archive.
Oh, it's an upgrade.
It's
Right,
basically a
okay.
separate deck.
Okay, so I play that
And what you do
creature,
is you put cards
you
in the
draw
archive
one
face
less
down.
card.
Yeah. Play your deck.
Right, okay.
Place.
Can I upgrade on?
Yes,
Yeah.
What does it do?
So what you can do is you can put those of the same faction in there.
Wow, okay,
All of them
yeah.
go bang, 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 bang.
Interesting.
Where did that come from? Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Put it on the wrong one.
Because there is a game mechanic, and it's a very common mechanic that does put aimbot on creatures, that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in these particular decks.
Yeah, so they've been double stacked.
And then minor stuff.
Destroy creature. Oh, does that was destroy that one?
That would destroy everything.
So if I do that first before that one,
You can do that, yeah. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
You like your chains, don't you? So 3 more chains for you.
I just get rid of them and then they come back again.
You know that you only get rid of 1 chain per turn, right?
So I dropped the
Yeah,
5.
that's what I'm doing. I'm just,
Wow, I can't believe you getting through them so fast. That's amazing. Those cards are better than I thought.
There is a
Do I lose it now or do I lose it?
So end your turn, drop to 5.
Okay.
no, that's it. It's fine for now.
Okay.
And also, God, trying to keep track of these.
Okay, so my turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was a maniacal
Okay,
laugh.
so I'm going to declare.
Forge key.
I'm gonna forge it.
So I'm going to play myself another artifact of a ritual balance. I'll destroy each scientist creature. There aren't any, but I do get an Amber.
Play hunting witch.
I'm going to play a Snuffle Gator.
So each time you play another creature, you gain an ember. Start now.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Over to you.
And if I play this,
I think it's a creature.
Oh, sorry.
so it comes in tap.
Yeah.
But it's still active.
Yeah. I would assume so.
Yeah, each time you play another creature. So if you've got another one,
I will
you get one
play.
ember for that.
So I get one ember.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
Good job.
play. Hold on. So now I'm
You know,
gonna
this is
play-
going to be
I'll play
the
Ditz again.
Okay.
I
Stun
am
line.
going to
And this could be the
harvest that.
Non-stun.
last stun line.
Harvest.
so now
Harvest
I'm
makes
gonna
still
play
makes sense, right?
this action. So choose
Archive
two
that,
friendly
yeah.
creatures,
and
two
then
creatures,
play my
shuffle
pit
each
demon.
chosen creature into its
Yeah.
Still.
Okay,
Well, that's an
so
action.
it's
Oh,
similar to
so
Well,
two
that
of your
makes it reusable
damaged
though, which is pretty
creatures
good.
that have been stunned.
Wait, I might play this different.
And then
Oh, beg your pardon, I'm -1 hand size, aren't I? I'll put,
Oh, yeah.
I'll put back the last card I drew.
so this is a 5 now, and it gains
I'll play all those
hazardous
cards
2.
out, so-
If I attack you, I take 2 damage before combat damage is dealt.
All right. That's a 5. You're doing me 4. That would make it dead.
No, it's got +2 power, it has 5 power, so it'll
Ah.
almost be dead, but not
So
quite.
okay, I'll attack that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you take 4 damage in return.
Yep.
That's my Snuffle Gator gone.
Okay, so we'll do
And I'm
this
done.
first.
Okay.
I shuffle my deck. I take it.
When you try to draw cards, you'll shuffle your deck, yeah.
Yep.
Take him.
Yep.
And then this Snuffle Gator is about to die as well, so I should probably take it.
Yep.
So I forge a key.
Shuffle into deck. I'm gonna take
It's
Shoved into
So
deck
the next
hand.
key you will decide it.
Do you choose two of his?
So I'm going to declare Untamed. I'm going to exhaust both of your creatures, and I gain an Amber.
Look at all these humans.
I'm going to throw that away,
I'm gonna play
and I
Reaver.
think
You take the Ember.
that one as well.
Then I'm gonna play Reaver, which is return a creature from discard into my hand.
Yeah, go on. I need that
Choose
off the
one of
table.
these.
I will gain a change, destroy
Play
that.
immediately.
But discard.
It's damage to it dies.
Discard pile.
Do you not have any of these in your
And then
discard?
I'll end my turn.
I did look for that because that was what
Over to you.
Master Plan.
They could have killed off your snuffle growth and then replayed it.
Actually, yeah, couldn't I kill off
Um,
those guys?
Untamed, I think.
Wow.
No. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I did. Because I had this one.
Oh, that was
No,
exhausted.
that
as well.
goes
That's
with
not.
the deck.
Um,
Darn it, I'm getting
play that.
I take my brain.
Oh, I'm so excited about this guy. It's like, oh, she's got all this human stuff. This is
Play
gonna
that
be fantastic.
to get.
Then I'm going to
Okay,
play
yeah.
Fertility Chant.
Yep.
That's like,
Making a push, okay.
I
Um,
play it, I get 4 Ember King, I get one for that as well.
Your opponent pawning it.
play
You
that.
did get one of that already.
I already gave you one.
Oh,
Yeah, I gave you one.
Well, your opponent
no,
gets 2
mess
and
with
I get
that.
4. So,
Check.
check.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, it's that way round actually. So I play that
I've got a double
first, then I
step
play
here.
my creature.
Fantastic.
That's
Okay.
what I was looking at.
I'm gonna play.
Yep, okay, makes sense.
And that's me done.
Morning clouds.
So that ready?
all creatures.
That's the wrong way round. That's right.
Yep. So move's done.
Okay, I'm going to declare Shadows. So I will steal 1 from you and deal 2 damage to that to destroy it.
Damage.
3.
I'll play Silvertooth. Renters play ready. I will reap with Silvertooth. And it's your turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Would you like to forge key?
Oh, that's your turn?
Action, I was playing with it, so steal 1
Okay.
and archive that with that.
Let's go great guys. Go ahead.
That me done. I got no chain.
Okay. Then. Okay, I'm going to declare Diffs, I think. So I'll make these cost 3 more in your turn, just in case, after what happened last time. I'll return that to your hand. I will copy your Library of the Damned so I can archive a card from my hand. So I'm going to archive.
Is it destroyed then?
Oh my
It will
god.
destroy it, yes. Your archive stays where it is though.
2 damage.
So I guess I will archive.
The creature's neighbours cannot be attacked unless they have spawned.
Okay,
Oh,
are you
you're playing
playing
that way. And that's neighbour.
I'll play Pandemonium. So this guy temporarily steals an Amber. If you kill him, you get it back. That's called capturing. That's a fairly common game mechanic that just doesn't appear to be in these decks.
Yeah.
It's pretty common.
Great.
Love playing it. And that's me done.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Right, Dips. Play that, destroy each creature.
You have no artifact.
Yep, away it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna do
And you gain no chains apparently. Yep.
Yeah. Play my Pit Demon,
logos.
and then at the end of your turn you lose a Amber.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is the second line.
Must
Yes.
reach 6.
Okay. And then
That's me.
play this.
Okay, that's a creature, so it's still there.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Oh, is it?
Don't worry, I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to declare Shadows. So I'm going to remove that from the game because that's just horrible. It's out of the game completely. It's gone.
Right. Oh. Okay.
Then I'll play Ghostly Hand to gain 2 Amber. If you had only 1, I'd get a 3rd one as well. But I'm going to play Nexus, and I can't make that 6th Amber that I need. So it's your turn.
Okay. They're yours. Great.
Hey!
Hey.
By the way, that's the dog now.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Ghostly Hand.
Yeah.
Dits.
It's great, guys. Don't worry.
Steal one.
Yep.
And you can put that back in your hand.
Yep.
No.
No.
Nope. And
It's me.
Check.
Okay, I'll go Untamed, and I'll play
Oh,
lots of
you're so
creatures.
bad. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna play Logos.
Anything that can stop us.
No, but I'm gonna play it out anyways.
Oh.
One, play if an opponent forges key on their next turn. You can give me your remaining stuff, which is fantastic. Archive the top card of your deck.
Not picking up, so I'll just read it
Wild
again.
Wormhole, play the top card of my deck.
No. That's destroyed.
Oh, it's destroyed. Yeah. So I'm gonna play that card anyways. So play this one?
Yep.
Soft landing. The next creature artifact you play this turn into play ready.
Oh.
Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna action draw a card. But does that happen?
Yeah.
Draw a card. There's nothing.
Okay, I'm going to steal. Dits, yeah,
Dits,
dits,
okay.
and then
And that's
Wow.
destroy each
That
creature.
can be really helpful. But
Yep, okay.
Yeah, so
And
draw
that's
my
me done.
I'd like to.
Okay.
what's for policy?
Oh, game 3 turn.
Game.
I'll have you discard a random card from your hand.
That's what
And this,
stopped me about it.
yeah, this finds a nice niche where you can buy quite a few decks, get a couple of decks, and move units, but because of the way the game is made,
I'm going
you never
to
go into not
destroy my own artifacts just to get one more Amber.
able to not win.
Exactly. I'm not gonna be out of the many.
And then it's your turn.
There you go.
Net decking. So
Play Untamed.
To the chain system.
Am I? No, I don't
I
know.
like just how simple it was to teach you how to play.
exactly, and it's not like, oh, you gotta play.
Now I'm going to play Brogna.
Here, and then you can do this.
Destroy all creatures. Should have got rid of one of those, so I'll take one of them.
Ready? Go click about.
If you ever get to 7 chains, you're -2 hand
Yeah.
size. But I don't think it'll happen.
Just confirm them.
So if you had a neighbouring creature, it would do
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Thanks. And done. So,
Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
No, thank you again.
Thank you.
I need to get some more Amber from somewhere, don't I? So, I'm going to declare Shadows.
okay.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to that for an Amber. Then I'm going to destroy a damaged creature to steal an Amber. I'll play this guy. So I'm now on 7, so you need to get rid of 2 of it somehow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a look at all the decks now.
Do you know about the starter thing they're going to do?
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. There's no way. Right, if I went Untamed, play that first, play that gives me an Amber.
Really, really smart.
Then I play that, which gives me 2. Ooh.
Oh, well, have you got the card that lets you forge a key out? Well done. You win. Wow, that was close.
I didn't think I was going to do that.
I thought I had that as well. Wow. No, well done. That was
I was
really
saving.
well
I
played.
had this for ages. I was saving it.
Yeah.
So I just need like creatures.
So the most situational card in the whole deck decides the game.
Yeah.
Wow, well done. Yeah, that was really
Thank you
well
very
played.
much.
Thank you. I thought I had that as well.
I thought you had it, and I was like, I don't know.
Just, I wasn't going easy on you at all. I was playing properly. So
Yeah, yeah.
You just won that.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I like that. I
like it
really
a lot.
like it.
It's going to be so cheap to just get a deck and play as
That's
well.
it.
So.
And there's none of this kind of constructing the best deck. It's more or less hunting the best deck.
Well,
But
there's a degree of that, but I think learning how to best use the deck that you
Yeah.
have. For example, that was the first time I played with Jasmine, and by the end of that game I knew how to use the deck.
Yeah.
It's all about controlling when you can forge your keys.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, one of the reasons I thought I was absolutely going to win that game was because I was saving in my hand a card called Miasma. So as soon as you hit 6 Amber, I was going to say, you can't make a key next turn.
yeah,
And then I was making the keys cost 3 more, and I had something
Yeah.
that stole from you if you had 6 or more.
Yeah.
But of course, that one card got you straight out of that, and it
Yeah.
never became an issue.
I think it was like at the beginning. I made a bad choice because I had like 3 of these ready for the next turn, and I went with a different house, and I was like, I should have just reeked with 3 of those kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's often the trade-off here. You have a
Yeah.
hand full of one house and a board full of another, and you can't use both, so it's hard to
That's
decide.
it. Definitely. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And there you go. What a climatic ending to that game it was. I didn't think I was going to actually win. He wasn't pulling any punches. It felt like a bit of tit for tat kind of game. And being Sunday, and I've already been there for like a couple of days already, I was a little bit tired. So brain wasn't firing on all cylinders, even though it doesn't fire on all cylinders anyway for me. It was really struggling, and I just played out the hand and yes, pulled out the win. So as you already heard from the ending of that, I really enjoyed it. I love the difference with it is that you select a house to play. There's no currency. There's no like of a mana you've got to collect, which only allows you to do a few things, or this restricts you from doing this. The only thing that restricts you in this is like if you don't pick the house, you can't play that card. You can't use that card. Even if the card's already out in play, you can't use its action. You can't use it to reap. If you pick a house, that's all it can do. It was such a big trade-off you have to make. Okay, you might have 3 creatures out on the battlefield already, but if you don't pick their house, you can't do anything with them. And you might have a handful of like a different house title, and it was just a real tug of war of what you do with who you pick, what you play. Shall I just pick this house to get a load of cards out of my hand and get a little effect, or play this one card that will give me a big effect, but then I can only draw up 1? It was a big, yeah, I really like that concept. There's a lot going on. It's very wordy, so sometimes you just need to sit there for a bit and read it. It really helped that I had someone teach me and know the game. He seemed to be, he's probably been playing it all weekend, and he knew mostly what was going on. So it really helped with that. Unlike Dave and Christoph, when I returned back to them, they did not like it at all. I think their experience was the complete polar opposite to mine, where the chap that was teaching them to play didn't really know the game and was having to go off every 5 cards and ask someone else what the card actually meant, which in anyone's case could leave a bad experience in their mouth. So I'm kind of hoping it's down to that. But yeah, they struggled with it, and they struggled to see where the fun was in the game, where I walked back raving about it. So they were pretty surprised on that. So I like this idea that you can pick up a deck off the shelf and you just play with it. None of this constructing a deck, finding the best cards out there and making the best synergy with cards and spending evenings and night trying to figure out what the best combo you can do with your cards is. There's none of that. I never had time for that, and I never had the capacity to construct my decks in the past. It's kind of why I fell out of love with Netrunner when I tried to play it, and Magic and things like that. I was just never one of those people that could sit there and do that. But this is, you walk into a shop, you buy a deck, and your mate buys a deck, and then you go off and play, and that deck will be, I'm hoping, just as balanced as the next one. maybe you'll find some OP decks out there when there'd be tough ones to beat, but that'd be the true nature of the game when it finally hits the shelf, to see if that does actually happen. It's still early days yet, as it's not hit the shelves properly yet, but possibly in the future there's going to come across where there's going to be possibly a deck where the combos of the cards work so well that it's unbreakable, but we will have to see on that front. And I could see just playing this, I could see just picking up a starter set, picking up a couple of decks and having those ready, playing those with the kids, just a bit of fun one-on-one, and then chucking it back away again. The tournaments will be a good feature because it just walk in, you get given a deck and you go off and play those decks, which will be quite interesting. I would love to see more cards that come around and see how they vary and all the different tactics and combos come from this. And I think the biggest thing that I've come away with this is that it's one of the games that I actually have been thinking about quite a lot. It's been playing in the back of my mind. At first I wasn't bothered by it, but now I've played it, I'm like, yeah, I can see myself getting a couple of decks and just doing this and having a good time with it. So yeah, if it's playing on my mind, it's definitely a win, and it's definitely one I will be really considering picking up. So yes, that is my thoughts on Keyforge from Fantasy Flight Games. I do have to say thank you to the chap that taught me the game. He really added to it. I just apologise I didn't catch his name. I'm pretty sure he did tell me. Maybe he didn't. I can't remember. It was Sunday. It was late. It was early Sunday morning, and it'd been a long weekend already. And I do apologise for, like, maybe you wanted to see what the cards are actually doing. I did realise watching this back, like, I'm just playing cards down and sometimes not even mentioning what they're doing. They're just play this, that's done, away. But that's just me being still a bit of a noob with how I video and filming that. So maybe next time I do something like this, I'll try and remember just to show off actually some of the cards going on, or actually do some more ad-libbing description of what the actual card is and what it's going to be doing. But hopefully, yeah, it's just a mistake. I learned from that. So yeah, that was that. If you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you want to. That's up to you. Check out our podcast, which is live every 2 weeks, more or less, where we talk about more board games, card games, Kickstarters, and all the juicy hot gossip of the board gaming industry. You can find that on any of the podcast hosting sites. I've been Joel Wright, and thank you for watching.